keep this moving along. Got to enjoy some football. Lusk has been here. Lusk might be the luck. Lusk has been here for both of them, Brandon. Lusk and Kirk. It's that combination. That combination. Lucky 11. Lucky 11. Here we go. Tier 1, we got the Bengals down to the Seahawks. Tier 1, 11 times. Here we go. We got the 49ers in the one spot down to the Colts. Verification code right there. One spots 1 through 15. All right, now, since we did that 11 times, we're going to do tier 2. 11 times. We got the Bears down to the Vikings. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Got the Jaguars down to the Jets. Verification code is right there. All right, now we've got our Prizm names. We got Scott E, Kenneth S, Dave K for 2 spots, James B, Robert S for 3, Gary L, Julio G for 2, Matthew S for 1, Joseph B, Kyle K, and Cliff W. Here's the good news is Brandon is not in this one, and I don't know. Someone please confirm if I don't think Prizm has any Nike patches in it. So if they do, I apologize, but I'd be kind of shocked. I haven't seen one. So all right, 11 times. Here we go. And here we are. Joe B. Joseph B. down to James B. JB's bookending it. Here's your verification code. We'll copy and paste the names twice. There you are. So you've got, sorry everyone. We got Joseph B with the 49ers, Kyle K with the Buccaneers, Julio G with the Seahawks, Packers with to Scott, Cliff with the Chargers, Gary with the Raiders, Robert with the Chiefs, Matthew with the Bengals, Robert with the Broncos, Robert with the Ravens, Dave K with the Eagles, Kenneth with those Steelers, Julio G with the Dolphins, Dave K with the Cowboys, James B with the Colts, Joseph B with the Jaguars, Kyle K with the Bills, Julio with Washington, Scott with the Titans, Cliff with the Bears, Gary with the Falcons and Texans, Robert with the Giants, Matthew with the Rams and Saints, Robert with the Cardinals, Robert with the Patriots, Dave K with Browns, Kenneth Vikings, Julio Lions, Dave K Panthers, and James B Jets. Yes, I did see that, Robert. I apologize. I had it here, but I was on the wrong camera. I can go back here. And the good news about that is I can show you 11 verification code 49ers to Colts, tier 1. Tier 2, Jaguars to Jets, 11 times, verification code here. And the names, Joseph B to James B, verification code here, time stamped, 11 times, Prizm labeled there. Prizm labeled there. No, it wasn't your screen. I forgot to switch cameras, so I apologize for that. Sorry, Robert. But it's good to go back and show it, so thank you for reminding me to do that. So we will switch over and we will begin breaking Prizm single box. Empty box. We have Prizm. Then we have Star Wars. And then we finish off the night with some Obsidian. Thank you again for making this a sellout. 6 breaker. Here we go. Minka, Gardner, Derwin, Byron Murphy, Calvin Ridley, Debo Brilliance, 49ers, Joseph B. Followed it up with a checkerboard, Marshawn Lattimore and those Saints. Purple checkerboard. And that is 44 of 99. Our rookies are Julian Okora and Donovan People-Jones. Devin Bush, Willie McGinnis, Tyreek Hill, Shaq Thompson, Brian Bosworth, Ronald Jones, Kirk Cousins, Emergent, Jonathan Taylor. Follow that up with an Adrian Peterson. I believe that's an orange. 23 of 249. 23 of 249. And that goes to Washington. The Colts go to James B. And the Washington football team goes to Julio G. in his AP. Jawan Jennings, Josiah DeGuara. CJ, Josh Norman, Saquon, Landon Collins, Hunter Henry, Danny Amendola, Brian Burns, KJ Wright, Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Now we got ourselves a Packer, and it's 9 to 15. 9 out of 15. Packers. Packers go to Scott E. And we got ourselves a Brett Favre, and it is autoed. Brett Favre, franchise legends, green. Oh my goodness. Hello, Packer quarterbacks. These last 2 nights. Wow. And that is, once again, 9 out of 15. Brett Favre. Congrats again to Scott E. I think that one's a little better. That glare is killing me. Scott E. Brett Favre. One of the better sports cameos in a movie. All right, Geno Atkins, Bruce Smith, Kerryon Johnson, Daniel Jones, Bradley Chubb, Lane Johnson, Cooper Kupp, Dante Fowler, Fred Warner. And we got a Leonard Fournette of the Jaguars. Jaguars go to Joseph B. Joseph B. And that is number 25 out of 75. 25 out of 75. Then a Keyshawn Vaughn and a Van Jefferson. Scott, are you in the chat? Juju, Stefan, Sean Lee, Philip Lindsay, Dallas Goedert, Kenny Clark, Patrick Peterson, Matt Ryan, Marshawn Lattimore, And we got a Marvin Jones Jr. of the Lions, cracked ice, blue. And the Lions go to Julio G, Marvin Jones Jr., and that is 64 out of 99. Cracked ice, Marvin Jones. LaMicro Perrine, and KJ Hamler. James Conner, Josh Jacobs, Mitchell, Tyrod, Michael Thomas, Trey Flowers, Raheem, Fireworks, George Kittle, a Josh Allen, purple of the Jaguars. Once again, the Jaguars go to Joseph B. And that is 15 out of 125. 15 out of 125. After this, folks, we got Star Wars coming up, and everyone in the break will get a random mini box that we will open and then team bag it for them. And then after that, we have a 4-box of sitting, and that will close out the night. Nate Stanley and DeAndre Swift of the Lions. Laramie Tunsil. Reason why one of those picks goes to the Dolphins, they're like the 3rd pick, I think, in this year's draft. Marquise Brown, Damian Williams, Joe Theismann, Joey Bosa, A.J. Brown, Darnell Savage Jr., Kenyon Drake, Julio Jones. And we got a Charger, linebacker Kenneth Murray of 149, red wave, it looks like. And that goes to the Chargers. There is not a Herbert, but the Chargers are owned by Clifford W. Kenneth Murray, 106 to 149. Henry Ruggs, Willie Gay Jr. Devin McCourty, Andre Johnson, Derrick Henry, Champ Bailey, Austin Eckler, Trey Boston, Shaquille Griffin, Rob Gronk, Tre'Davious White, Albert, okay, and Brian Edwards. 4 packs left. Here we go. DJ Chark, Warren Moon, Deshaun Jackson, Jimmy G, Kawan Short, Bobby Wagner, Mike Evans. We got a stained glass Saquon Barkley. Stained glass Saquon Barkley. That's going to the Giants. And the Giants go to Robert S. Stained glass Saquon. Congrats, Robert. We have emergent Jalen Reagor. We got a red wave Jerry Rice to 149 in the 49ers. Joseph B. You're rocking Robert S. Jerry Rice, 50 out of 149. And then a Thaddeus Moss and a Quez Watkins. 3 packs left. Mark Ingram, Keelan Cole, Matthew Stafford, Evan Smith, Melvin Gord, Donna Driver, Aeneas Williams, Todd Gurley, a hype Baker Mayfield. We got a blue wave Antonio Gates to 199. And that goes to the Chargers. The Browns are owned by Dave K. And the Chargers are Cliff W. Antonio Gates. One of the best tight ends to do it. Zach Braun and Julian Blackman. 2 packs left. And then we move on to Star Wars. Carlos Dunlap, Frank Clark, Jonathan Allen, Mike Williams, Marvin Jones Jr., Adrian Amos, Chandler Jones, DK Metcalf. We got Raheem Mostert of the 49ers and Joseph B. Mostert, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And then we got a Grady Jarrett of the Falcons, green to 175. 1 of 175. We hit a lot of one of the bigger numbered cards, but they were the 1. And those Falcons are Gary Lewis, Grady Jarrett. 1 out of 175. Javon Kinlaw and Jason Huntley. Last pack. Good luck. Not getting any quarterbacks, even base. Chad Johnson, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Miles Sanders, Laurent Duvernay, Tardif, Allen Robinson, Nick Bosa, Drew Brees, TJ Hawkinson. Silver, Shaquille Barrett, Buccaneers. Buccaneers go to Kyle K. And then we got an orange Kyle J. I don't even know how. Just check. Which is 58 out of 249. I don't know, Gary. I don't know. Which one was it, Gary? Who did you have? The Raiders? And who else? Oh, the Falcons. Grady Jarrett. Yeah. Michael Warren and Jermichael Hasty, 49er. All right. That concludes this one. I did